Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I'm going to make an ice-dyed chaos spiral. I prepped the shirt like normal and I have it turned inside out. I'm using a pair of locking tweezers and I'm going to begin the spiral just about level with the armpits of the shirt. Once I have the shirt spiraled, I'm going to hold the folds in place with some rubber bands. I have several other shirts that I'm going to tie today, so I'm going to set this one aside for a little while, and by the time I got back to it, the shirt was already dry. For this shirt, I'm going to use a variety of different blues, pinks, purples, and reds. I've purchased the dyes from several different suppliers, so I have grouped them according to dye supplier on this photo. I'm using 18 different dye colors, so to make it a little easier, I've listed them below in the description for the video, along with where I purchased each color. I'm going to start by dividing the shirt into 4 sections, making sure I take all my lines through the center of the spiral. Then, because I'm going to ice dye this shirt, I'm going to make myself an ice barrier using some silicone cake molds. There's a link below in the description for these too. The first color that I'm going to apply is Wholesale Pink. Then I'm going to add Peacock Blue on the rest of that line. I'm only taking each color halfway down the line. The next color I'm using is Orchid. On the other half of this line, I'm going to add red number 9. So just as a refresher, when you look at the shirt, at the very top I have a pink line, to the right of it is a red line, on the bottom is a blue line, and to the left is a purple line. To the left side of the Peacock Blue, I'm going to add a line of pure magenta. I'm going to rotate the shirt and I'm going to add Lapis to the left side of the orchid. I'm going to continue adding colors to the left side on around the shirt until the entire shirt is filled with dye. Now I'm going to add a little bit of additional dry soda ash over the top of the dye and add on a layer of ice. After the first layer of ice melted, I came back and there was still some excess dye left sitting on top of the shirt. So I added a second layer of ice and allowed the shirt to continue processing. This shirt processed in total about 2 days, but it's not necessary to leave it that long. I would, however, leave it at least 24 hours after the second layer of ice melts. Okay, so before I started rinsing the shirt, you can see both the front and the back side of the shirt. The dyes come through really well to the back side of the shirt. So to rinse the shirt, I'm going to begin rinsing it in cold water to rinse out the soda ash that's remaining in the shirt. Then I'm going to gradually warm the water up to hot and continue rinsing to rinse out any of the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. After I untie the shirt and my water is running almost clear, I'm going to go ahead and put the shirt into my washing machine along with a little bit of Dharma's textile detergent and wash it using a hot water cycle. And once the shirt was washed and dried, this is what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I really like this one. I think it turned out looking really cool. I like these 4 colors together for a chaos spiral. The purple, red, pink, and blue I think flow really well together. I also like the blue lines that are radiating from the center of the spiral. I think that gives a really cool effect. I'm not quite sure why that happened. I think maybe it was just the way the dye moved down the shirt when I added the ice. I don't know. That's really cool though. I like the way that looks. I also really like the effect that ice dyeing the shirt gave. It gave it kind of a softer feel. The colors just kind of seemed to smoothly flow into one another. And I like that. I think that looks cool. Like I said, I think that's what caused all of the radiating blue lines from the center, which I think is a really neat effect. So to make a chaos spiral, you do not have to use as many colors as I did. I just have so many different dye colors, I thought why not just use a whole bunch of different ones on the shirt. You can actually do a spiral like this only using just a few colors. It doesn't have to be 18 different colors like I used. If you're wondering, down below, along with the names of the colors that I used, out beside each one I'll have a number designation for where I used it on the spiral. So for instance, I used Wholesale Pink first, and I used it again in the 19th spot. So I've listed that beside the color name. So I really like this shirt. I think it turned out looking really cool. I think it's a very unique and fun shirt. But what do you guys think? Drop me a comment down below and let me know. And I sure would appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.